Hello, everyone. Uh, in this session, we are going to see one tool which is called as 20 questions method, which we are going to use it for root cause analysis context. Um, Hello, everyone. So let's begin. So imagine you are a detective. I mean, quality detective. So today, instead of solving the crimes, you are solving problems in your business, your work, or even at home. So that's exactly what this 20 questions method is going to help you do. So become a smart problem solver by asking the right questions. So let's step into this detective shoes together. Let's start with the overview of this. What is this 20 question method and what is its purpose and everything? So here is our magnifying glass. So there are five major areas to be looked at: purpose, place, time, person, and procedure. So, and in each area, we are going to ask four smart questions, clever questions. So simple, right? So, incidentally, these tools are incredibly powerful. You are already using it casually, like when planning a birthday party. Why we are going to be doing the parties in this restaurant, or who is bringing the cake, so when is the best time, etc. So we are using this 20 tool but not in a structured way. So let's see what are these 20 tools and what is this history and origin of this 20 questions method. So it's all started when factory engineers in the early 1900s wanted to make production better, you know, mainly the automobile production. So later all the Japanese companies like Toyota picked it up and called it Kaizen. It is tiny daily improvements. Every day there is improvement. Everyone is working for improvement, and everywhere there is improvement. So that all these improvements, small improvement that make big impacts over time. So then came TQM, Lean, Six Sigma movements, and who added again more muscle to this continuous improvement methods. And it's why companies today can move fast and smart. So Toyota, these tiny tweaks eventually help them outperform these giant American car companies. So, what is the structure of this 20 questions method? So, remember there are five areas and four questions each. That is 20 questions total: purpose, place, time, person, procedure. So, there are four P's and one T. And under each, we ask what happens, why do it, can something else be done, what should be done. So, it's like peeling an onion layer by layer until you get to the root cause. Now let's see explore one manufacturing example, of assembly line optimization. Now I'm just setting the scene now. So let's say we run a smart phone factory. One day we notice that one step is very slow. That is adding a tiny screw into this phone body. So this seems very small, right? Like just putting a tiny screw into the phone body. But it's showing, it is that because of this small process, it is it is impacting the next processes, and entire process is getting slowed down there. So that is like a bottleneck. So time to play now. This detectives using those 20 questions. So we will start our by asking the purpose questions. So first is the purpose, right? First P. So what happens? So workers are manually screwing this bolt. Okay, the answer is workers are manually screwing a bolt. So you're answering what happens. The second question again, why do it? Why you're doing this activity? The answer is to secure those internal parts. The third question, can something else be done? Yeah, maybe. Answer is maybe we can use clips instead of screws. And the fourth question, what should be done? Now here we are expecting some quick fix. So the answer is yes, we need to find a faster fixing method. So right away, by asking these four smart questions, we realize maybe the screw is not even needed, or we can change how we secure those parts. Okay? So this is just some kind of insight. Now we are getting into the problem of screw tightening, or fixing a screw. Now we are going into the next mode, right? So what should be done? The place and time question. So where is it done? It is done at the end of the assembly line. Why there? That's how it has always been. We are doing this. Can it be moved? Yes, maybe fix parts earlier. So where should it be done? Again, right after the component insertion. Same with the time. When is it done? After final testing. Why then? It's habit. We're doing it on a regular basis. Can it be done earlier? Yes, we can do. So when should it be done? Maybe a midline after the parts fitting. So now here is the aha moment. That is, we uncover those unnecessary delays built into the process. Now, finally, the person and the procedures. Who does it, right? A senior technician is doing this activity. Why that person? It's a tradition, but honestly, anyone can do this. Can another person do it? Yes. Who should do it? A junior trained worker or even a simple tool can do this. Then what is the procedure? How is it done? We use those hand screwdrivers. Why this is this way? So no one question it. Is there another way? Yes, there is another way. Automatic screwdrivers or prefix clips. Then what should be done? Automate or prefix? So now we see that the wrong timing, wrong person, wrong method. You know, all these things are coming out. So final assembly line improvement is moved the task earlier. Junior techs train, use auto tools. Outcome 35% faster assembly line just by asking those 20 simple questions. We found out the root causes like bad placement, wrong timing, outdated tools. Now let's see the another example from the service side, which is a call center optimization. Let's imagine a busy call center. There are endless calls about when is my appointment. It is eating up that agent's time, call service agent's time, and again time to use our detective this kit now. 20 question. So the first, we'll start with the purpose. What happens? Agent calls a customer to confirm the appointment. Why? To avoid again the no shows. Is there another way? Yes, automated text possible. What should be done? Switch to automated reminders place. Where? Central office. Why there? It's because of the convenience. Can it be moved? Yes, it can be moved to local branches close to the customer. So where should it be? It can be regional centers or some digital platforms. So already now we have started seeing the time waste and the distance problems. Okay. Now coming to the next part, procedures. When it should be done, when this process should be done right before the appointment. Why then? Again, it's habit, but often it is too late. Any other time? Yes, we can do it a day before. So when should it be? Maybe 24 to 48 hours ahead. Who will do this? Now we are talking about the person who calls. Again, agents. Why them? Why agent should call? Is there assigned role? Can someone do this? Yes. We can deploy bots, we can deploy automated systems. Then who should be doing this? Chatbots or maybe self-service apps? Okay, now here we find the automation opportunities. Now the questions related with the procedures, how the process is manual calling. Why it is manual? It is always done that way. Okay. This is the most dangerous words we use many the times. We don't challenge the process. Is there another way? Yes. SMS alerts or WhatsApp reminders. What should be done then? Oh, we can fully automate the confirmation. So full root cause out is basically outdated manual process, poor timing, wrong agents. So this now once we ask these questions and got the right answers, now the real improvement will start. So what we did after changes, there are 50% fewer repetitive calls, fewer customer services, faster customer service for real issues, and happier agents again and customers. So it's a win-win situation for everyone, like employees, customers, and business leaders as well. So just by using this detective toolkit of 20 questions, we can solve the problem, be it manufacturing it's or the service. Okay. So the conclusion is, in the end, the problem solving is not about the fancy tools. It can be used in both manufacturing as well as services. It is about asking simple, powerful questions. The 20 questions method gives you the right flashlight to final, solutions and to find those hidden problems and fix them at the root level. And this tools is can be used in both manufacturing as well as transactional or as well as any service process improvement. So thank you very much for joining this and see you in the next video. Thank you.